Debate regarding whether or not to amend the 2010 Constitution of Kenya rages on, with Kenyans and their leaders taking various stands depending on their political affiliations and what they feel is best for the country. The debate having gone a notch higher Monday following the assertion by Minority Leader James Orengo that the country is headed for an electioneering period by July.
That referendum should be conducted no later than the end of June, July this year.
The earliest we can do the referendum is if you squeeze even your time and you have almost like in a conveyor belt, maybe October, November, December. If you ask me that truthfully, there will be no referendum this year.
These statements have opened a can of worms in the political arena, with political pundits questioning the possibility of a referendum year 2020. According to the Constitution, Article 255(3), an amendment shall be enacted either by Parliament or popular initiative. The Constitution further says that any proposed amendment to change the structure of governance, or if the bill touches on the entrenched clauses in Article 255(1), as may be proposed in the BBI report, the proposed amendment shall be approved by a referendum.
I think the fundamental and important question would be, is there a legal framework for a referendum in Kenya?
Amendment by popular initiative commences with a proposal or a bill approved by at least 1 million voters. The draft bill and supporting signatures are then submitted to IEBC, which is required to verify all the material. The Commission then hands over the draft bill to each of the 47 county assemblies for consideration within 3 months and certify to the speakers of the 2 houses of Parliament its approval of the bill. If a majority of the members of the Parliament support the bill, shall be sent to the President for assent. If the bill is rejected by Parliament, it is to be submitted to voters for consideration in a referendum. Felix Odhiambo, an electoral law and governance expert, says that due diligence should be critical in the push for a referendum, as all sovereign power belongs to the people and can only be exercised in accordance with the Constitution.
Why must it be done in 2020? Is because if we postponed electoral reforms to 2021, the country will get into the crisis that we've had since the reintroduction of multi-party democracy in Kenya, whereby you wait for if you wait too close to the elections, then the electoral reforms agenda is caught up in the political passion, the political heat.
Critics have argued that the move to have a referendum will inconvenience service delivery as the country lacks the requisite resources.
Can you imagine what we lose by, for example, having violence in our elections? Can you imagine what we lose as a country in terms of a baggled election process?
Focus now shifts to the allies of the 2 leaders, President Kenyatta and ODM leader Odinga, who appear to be closing ranks and calling for a referendum, while Deputy President Ruto's allies' support on the referendum remains conditional, with the issue of an executive and powerful Prime Minister likely to be the biggest bone of contention in the document. Daniel Kariuki, K24 TV.